Testing, testing. I'm hoping this new microphone works well. It's supposed to work when you're back up and all that stuff. So hopefully you all can hear me. You all can hear me better. Thank you for tuning in to the Sober Black Mom. Thank you, Uncle Robert, for suggesting the microphone. I know I've been outside a few times and probably had some interference. So, um, hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. My weekend was very interesting. I'm coming to you today first to let you know that my book, Tales from the Bottle, has a release date of May 6th. Yay! You will start to see some advertisement for Meet the Author behind the scenes with Donna Hill Walker, which is me. So I'm very excited about that. But as promised, I wanted to come to you for this epi to talk about the first 30 days of sobriety. And I decided to go back on my journal that I started back when I started this journey in detox. And I've always been a journaler, but just not consistent. Journal every now and then. Sometimes I go, a year at a time, journaling every day. But journaling doesn't have to be consistent. Journaling is whatever you make it. It can be a sentence, it can be a paragraph, it can be 2 or 3 pages. It's just expressing your thoughts through writing when you feel like you need to, when you need to get something out, and maybe you don't want to talk to somebody about it. You just need to get it out. So um, I learned a lot about journaling and meditating and praying and things like that. A lot that I didn't know, and a lot was confirmed for me that I already did know when I was going through detox and aftercare. But those first 30 days of sobriety, or being sober, I will be honest with you. It was my first 30 days was Most of my first 30 days were spent in detox at a rehab facility, being hospitalized. You're in a cocoon during that time. You're being taken care of. My detox was amazing where I went, right here in Georgia, and it was outside of Atlanta, and it was amazing. The staff was great and everything, but we had therapy, we had group sessions, we had outings, we had all kinds of great things to kind of keep our mind off the real world and to really heal our bodies and our minds. But a lot of the thought for me was about who I was going to be without opioids and who I was going to be without drugs. I've always been, the girl that does whatever. I'll get a drink, I'll get pills, I'll take an edible. Transparency. That's who I was. I'm game. I'm game. And it was a lot of fun. So who is that person? I've always heard people say, you don't need to drink to have fun. You don't need to smoke to have fun, which I wasn't a smoker, but hey, it's nothing wrong with it if you can control it. And for me, it was a mixture of, even though drinking wasn't my drug of choice or DOC, the pills were. I drank on top of the pills, let's be clear, to be high and drunk as I don't know what and just be out of my mind. So I wasn't feeling anything. So those first 30 days, I thought a lot about who was Donna without opioids. Who is that person? I hadn't been that person for over 10 years, and I felt like I was doing amazing. I was, doing the dang on thing through divorce, through losing people, all of that. So those first 30 days, I journaled a lot about that. And I pulled out this addiction journal that someone gifted me with that is really good. It asks you a lot of different questions. I just wanted to share one of the questions and answers. This was on September 27th, Friday, September 27th, 2024. And the question, and this was beyond my 30 days. This was, I was around the 62-day mark based on the journal. But the question that it asked me is, what could other people learn from you during my sobriety? And my answer was loyalty and love are immeasurable in a true relationship. Being strong is about showing vulnerabilities. This is something I've learned during my sobriety journey. Today, my mammogram result was abnormal. I had discharge in one of my breasts. It was very scary. Um, I was very vulnerable in sharing this information with my friends because I was scared it could have been cancer. Also, at this time, my high school sweetheart, Keith Thompson, died. Also, today I told a very close friend, Sonia, I was a recovering addict, and her comment was, I am the strongest person she knows. I believe I am strong because I am vulnerable. So that's a little something that I wanted to share with you all that was outside of that 30 days, but it is something that this journal I hold near and dear to my heart because I like to look back and read it and see how far I've come, but also know that life is going to have its ups and downs, and I just have to learn how to be that person and still know that I'm healing during this sobriety journey. So I hope that helps someone, and I will see you all next time.